Dalton?
Yes.
Okay, Austin.
Austin?
Yeah, nice to meet you. Do you know what you want to work on?
More so like backhand, like I think it's fine.
Okay.
I feel like I have no power.
Yeah. I'm gonna start either popping it up a little bit or slow attacks, specifically to your backhand, but I could still go to your forehand. If you'd like, you can attack me too, but I'm gonna be kind of testing what you were talking about with that backhand. Yeah, it seemed like what you were talking about earlier was that backhand out of the air doesn't have power, so I'll be testing that out. Yeah. Okay. I would use the word like you're just surviving. Do you agree with me? Okay. All right. Ready? We're gonna get you thriving. We're gonna get it where not only are you like blocking well, you're gonna be you're gonna be doing putaways on these. So I caught you on one of them where you had like a really weird grip. Are you switching your grip on these? Do you know?
Yeah, I feel like I do.
Okay.
I feel like I kind of like loose with it.
Yeah.
So I feel like I can switch it, but I don't know if that makes sense.
Sure. What's your background? I mean, yeah. What do you?
I've never played tennis or anything like that. Cool. I picked up pickleball like probably 7 months.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So more at the baseline is usually a better time to switch grips because you have more time. Especially if I'm attacking you at these volleys. That's like the one time in pickleball we really don't have time to switch grips. And whatever grip we had is kind of what we need to stick with. So I'd recommend like kind of sticking with one grip, and then like if you have time you could switch it, but a lot of times you won't have time. So what grip do you want to use? Just continental? Okay. And I'm going to teach you how to hit it well, like kind of regardless of what grip you have. So you won't need to switch your grip. So if you're using different technique, maybe you would need to switch your grip. We're not going to need to do that. Okay, show me your ready position. Okay, good. Let's get this elbow into what you're normally a wider stance, right? Like just anything from my imagination. So like you're waiting for the ball. It could come fast. What are you going to do? Okay, so let's have this elbow out just a little bit more. We want this elbow to be able to move side to side. For example, if you can move side to side, you could do a forehand like over here. Yeah, this is a little awkward. But you got a chance. If you're here, you'll get.
That makes sense why you can't out here.
Yeah, and even with the backhand, you can cover way more than if you're back here. It locks up a lot quicker.
Do you think I'm holding it like too close to my body?
Well, just with what you showed me was your ideal. I do think that ideal was a little too close. Okay. It was like we just went like a half inch more. But yeah, that'll help. And then for forehand, you're gonna just turn like this. And then you're gonna swing like you're slapping someone. So it's kind of this back and forward, and kind of rotating like you're slapping somebody. Okay. Some people kind of go more for like a high five, or what you were doing earlier on a lot of them was you're coming like back to here. Yeah. Which if you're going like back forward every time, that's a lot. When if you just go like that, that's a much quicker motion rather than these big strokes. So we want fast hands. So just here, turn your wrist. You want this elbow to the left a little bit, and we're doing that slap motion. So
I'm breaking your wrist, right?
I'm turning it where it's here. Yeah. Okay. Show me.
Making sure I'm not like swiping.
Well, yeah. So show me what you're gonna do. So a little too far. So here to here. Okay. So you were kind of like that's too far. Yeah. Yeah, more right there, and I would don't let the wrist get behind itself. I would want it to kind of stay in front. So like this is level. This would be a little bit in front. So just a little bit in front. I do want it in front. Yeah. If I have all the time in the world, maybe I'll like make it bigger. But especially when these faster ones, we want to keep it in front. Okay. Okay, and then can you make it more like your hands like a whip, like your hands going back, your hands going forward? And just kind of showing that a little bit. So it's like You're here, back, forward. When normally if I'm just like trying to hit it hard, like that's good, but that kind of whip is really powerful and it's fast because it's looser. So can you show me that? So here. Sure, yeah, show me. Okay. Well, so we'll work on that. So let's just work on the forehand first. So I'm gonna pop up the ball to your forehand, and you're gonna put it away at their feet. You're aiming for this tube, and let's do the forehand first. So not too big. Follow that stroke at the feet. Okay, so you're turning your body. Just stay facing forward, and then I want you to pretend you got a baseball. If you got a baseball, we kind of have this V of our arm right here. So right here, and then bang, we throw it. Here we go. Okay, good. Okay, this is a put away. So you're turning and then you're hitting it soft. I want, bang, put away. Don't just hit the tube, hit through the tube. Okay, good. Okay, and then you're kind of here and then you kind of go over it. I want you just to have the right angle and go forward. So don't like go and then go down, just go forward with it. It's kind of like a hammer and a nail. Hammer the nail in. That's better, good, much better. Good job. That when you see that when you're kind of going like that, try not to do that, just like be here instead of here and then needing to go like that. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, and by the time you're hitting it, your kind of energy is like right here, and then you hit it, and then you are eventually getting it to your hand. Can we get it where it gets to your hand by contact? So like you're kind of like the energy is still here. When I want it to see how it's getting to my paddle, which is that's what I care about. So get your energy, get that whip all the way to the paddle. That's much better. Good. 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 And just forward. So you're going like up and over. Just go forward. Hit it. Good. Not the end of the world, and that's kind of I think a bad habit. But it's not bad. Ready? Put it away well. Ready? 3. Put it away. Harder. More. There we go. Yeah. So that you hear that? That's a good sound. Better. Again. Good. Okay. When you put it away, I want that one. You can still work on not coming up and over it, but we're gonna keep going. So now, same thing, but instead of it being up here, it's gonna be more chest height. And you're aiming at their knees. So instead of going at their feet, everyone knows to go at the feet. But a lot of times when it's lower, it's a little bit too hard to go at the feet, and the knees are a really good option. If you go at the knees, most of the time, they'll then pop it up here, and now you can go at the feet. So it's going to be a little lower, but swing it at the same way. And you're aiming at the knees. You're turning again. Stay in front. Okay, swing, swing. There you go. Good. Good. It's going to be a little more at your body, and you just move this like here, like this. So get that swing. More. More. Okay, good try. Just hit the tube, and that goes in. Again, more. Okay, so you're like, and if you let go of the ball at the wrong time, the ball wants to like go up, or it's going to be hard to aim. I like to just have the right angle the whole way, where it's kind of aiming at the tube or wherever my target is. See how that's like that the whole way? It's not like back, forward. Because if I let go of the ball at the wrong time, it's going to mess up. And that's too perfect for me. I'm not perfect, so I like to have it the right way. Okay, 3 more. Good. Good try. So you're swinging down. You're supposed to go forward, and then you have the right angle. It will go at the tube. Forward. Hard though. Good. Good. Hit the center. Good. Good sound. Good sound. And I like your whip right there. That's good. Okay, good job. Now it's going to be more like belly button height, and it's a little bit different. So the higher the ball is, the more your hands and your wrists kind of go up. It's kind of like we're shaking someone's hand in our ready position. When we're doing a forehand, we turn it a little bit, and then when we go higher, it's kind of like I'm shaking someone's hand above me, or like they're going to pull me up. I'm not trying to shake their hand on the same level, because that's going to want to stay level. It's hard to hit down. So this wants to go down. The more this is like this, the more it wants to go down. So if I'm like this, like that's going to go into the net, right? So I'm kind of like a window shield wiper where I'm here, and it's going up. When it gets lower, it's a little down. But anyway, so we're more here now that it's at just at the net or a little below the net, and then it's more like it's more a slap this way than a slap like a whip slap this way. So it's more like getting our body into it and pushing the slap than that whip slap. So showing it a little bit. So this is my whip slap up above. So this is more down here, push, and I'm turning. So I'm not like coming back to here, but I get to here. I've like kind of rotated into that. Then it's kind of like I'm getting ready to spring. Then I spring forward. But anyway, so it's relatively the same, just a little different. Now you're aiming at the tube right there. So you're aiming 1 or 2 feet from the baseline. Ideally, when you're playing pickleball, let's say I'm standing here, my partner's over there, you have a high ball to your forehand, where should you go? Yeah, exactly, open space. So if there's open space, you go to the open space. So they can't get a paddle on the ball, you win every time. A lot of times, though, they'll be covering what they should. So let's say I pop it up to your forehand, but it's a little fast. You don't feel, I'm here, my partner's covering the middle. You don't feel comfortable nailing the corner. So if it's high enough, next place, and you're going to hit it to one of us, next place is feet when we're at the kitchen. If it's high but not that high, maybe the knees. If it's about net height or a little below the net, usually the next best place to go is paddle hit. So for most people, it's the right hit. Like all along here is weaker, especially if their ready position was kind of more like yours, where they're here, they're going to get jammed. Or even here with this elbow in front, it still is a little awkward. It's doable, but a little awkward. It's not as comfortable as like right here. Same thing with the backhand, like, it's not horrible. And here, like, but so all along there's weaker. And then if I'm waiting like this, I'm ready for a forehand, maybe go to their backhand. So there's some nuance to here. When it's higher, it's a little bit simpler, but a lot of times the paddle hip's really good. So you're imagining you're going at the paddle hip, but you're hitting through the paddle hip where it's going to land a foot or 2 from the baseline. So here you go. It's going to be lower, and hit it with that same put away feel at the tube. Okay, not quite as big. Shorten it. Okay, and you're going up. Do we need very much up at that height? Like an inch, if that. So mostly go forward. Forward. Or you went up a lot. Forward. There we go. That's much better. So do that same one for me. Good. Okay, just out. Good one though. You're going up a lot there. Don't go up. Good. And that one, I was going to actually tell you that, but you did it on your own. You hit more of that middle thing like we were talking about. Keep doing that. You're going up. Forward. Good. There we go. And can you bend your knees a little bit more for me, and face straight ahead. You're not going to have time to go like this. You got to stay there. Okay, and get the energy to your hand. You're kind of like going really heavy into this shoulder, and then there's a delay. You either need to do that really early or make it less about the shoulder. There we go. Okay, I like that. For example there, it's a little higher. You maybe need to close your ankle a little bit so you get it at the tube. Good. Can you do it a little more in front? You're really to the side, just a little more in front. Don't go up so much. Forward. Good. Forward. Okay. And you added some top spin in. Top spin's not necessarily a bad idea there. When you do the top spin though, we want to make it a doorknob turn, and it's when you want to do top spin, get some space between your middle finger and your pointer finger, and then you want to turn your pointer finger kind of like you're curling it, and you're turning a doorknob. So you're here, and then you turn it. So it's like here. So you got point A, point B. It's a very kind of sharp doorknob turn, and you do that as you're doing your regular as your regular shot. So it's still this, but you're just turning that doorknob and that finger curl as you're going. So go ahead, give that a try. You're nice. Good. Sweet. You took to that. That seems to be a fit for you. That's good. Okay, forward. If it's a little higher, you got to close your angle a little bit. That's up. Sometimes it will get a little closer to your body here, and you'll just naturally swing up. Avoid that impulse. That's up. There you go. Forward, forward. And as you're doing it, have the right angle, and then lean forward as you're going forward. That will give you more power. Lean forward. Kind of lean. It's like you're leaning up a little bit. I want you to lean forward. There we go. Good power. Nice. Good. That was textbook. How hard did you hit that? Okay, yeah. But like to your opponent, that was like 120. Like that was really clean. Nice. Good. You almost did it the same way, but on the first one you did, that flowed and like sequenced really well, and you got a ton of power with low effort. That was great. Do it again. Good try. Nice. Sweet. You need to go at that tube for me though. Good try. So I think you were going that way because you're going more kind of leaning this way, which is a weight transfer, which can give you power. I'm asking you to more go like this way in front, so that way you can hit that tube and still get that kind of feel. So lean forward. Good try. Just out. And be in control. Get that top spin. Be in control. Lean forward. Lean forward. Good try. And you can toy around with this angle. You swing the same way. And when you went up a whole bunch. And if it's down here, you may have to go up kind of like that. You might have to take a little bit off. But when we're up here, we don't need any up. We just need to keep the same height or 2 or 3 inches. So it's just a tiny bit. Okay. Do you like that? Yeah. I think that top spin is. I think like you took to that like a duck in water. So I think that's going to be a good skill for you. Okay. Good job with the forehand. You could spend a little bit more time on that last one, but we'll move on. You're doing great. I would say work on that kind of feel on your own when it's down here, but really good start for that. Now we're going to do the backhand. So for the backhand, let's stand in the kitchen in your ready stance, ready position. What's your ready position supposed to be? Okay, not too far in front. So we're not shaking someone's hand like this. We're not shaking someone's hand like this. Comfortable. And then, do you do a two-handed backhand? No. Okay, so no other hand on that because it will get in your way. Okay, so you're here, and then when you want to do a backhand, you do seem so strong but loose. You do seem kind of rigid. So like hold it comfortably, but don't be rigid. Cool. So you're here. I want you to turn to here, and then when this backhand, it's more of a frisbee throw. So we're here, we go back, we go forward, and it's this frisbee throw. If you want to go this way, then you're going to finish like pointed right there. It's going to be a little bit shorter. If you want to go here, you're going to go to there. If you're on that side and you want to go this way, you're going to go further. A lot of times people, like for a forehand, they'll go way to the left. For a backhand, they'll go way to the right. I want you to avoid that. I don't want you to finish pointing where you want the ball to go. Okay, so ready position? Okay, show me what you're going to do. Okay, so too far, and you're swinging with your elbow right there. It's not an elbow shot. We're here, turn to here. This elbow and like your shoulder are staying here, and then your forearm and your wrist are going forward. I want your shoulder to be behind it where it gives you strength. But this, like, I'm not going back to here and like hitting them with my elbow. It's this frisbee throw where it's this and this whipping back, whipping forward, and my shoulder's giving me power. So helping you with that idea. Bang, and then bang. And then when it's higher, you're here for a normal one, and it's higher, you're reaching up like this. And then we have this angle, see how it's like pointed at the tube? Yeah. And then bang. So we don't need to go like that and that. We can just have this angle right here at the tube. Yeah, so here, you just turn and find this upper. Yeah, and try not to be like this. A lot of people make that mistake where they put the elbow up. Not good. Okay, let's give that a try. And one more thought, just like the forehand, you're whipping back, whipping forward, and it's like, that's gonna how you're able to hit it really hard with low effort. Okay, hit the tube. Okay, be more in front. You're too close here. Out in front. Okay, and I want you to keep it moving. You're kind of getting here and stopping. You want to like keep it flowing. It's kind of like if you're throwing a kid, you don't come back to here and stop. You build momentum. 1, 2, 3, and then you throw them. You don't just stop here because you're not going to throw them very well. So we're going back, forward. Much better. Good job. Good. Good try. You're going down there. Go forward with the right angle. Good. Okay, and now you're getting a little bit of a wrist snap now. Good job. I want you to emphasize the wrist snap. So really try to get that wrist snap. Here we go. Good try. Coming back to here. Don't do that. Just stay level. Don't go behind yourself. Wrist snap. Ready? Wrist snap. Good try. Wrist snap. Okay, and you're having a hard time aiming because you're going back to here. Only come back to here. Good. You listen. Good job. Good. There you go. That's more not going behind it. Good job. Good wrist snap though. The part of the wrist snap is I want you to stop. Like you're here and you go bang right to the tube. Like back right to the tube. So it's like a whip. It goes and it like stops right where it's gonna stop. Good. Good try. Good. Good. All right. Much better. Good job. So making a slight change. So stand like you would. Okay. So when you're doing it right now, you're kind of going up and over.
Yeah.
I want you to more be at this diagonal. So it's here, diagonal, and like we're going at a diagonal. So it's here, diagonal wrist snap instead of like up and over. That's going to make it a lot stronger. Where it's like this instead of like up and over would be, and it's more difficult. Like that would be my up and over. It's not as good as the diagonal. So try to beat the diagonal for me. Here we go. Good. Just try not to go back here and end pointing at the tube. You're traveling too far. Wrist snap and finish right where you want it to go. Good. And end sharp, like end right where you want it to be. Right toes on the line. Scoot that back. Here we go. Sharp. Good. Again, sharp. Good. Sharp. Okay. And can you get your shoulder behind it? I'm going to explain the principle, and then I want you to do it. So, for a lot of people, when they hit a backhand out here, would you say they're going to hit that well or not well? Not well, right? So I would say most of the time, if they're here, I'm going to hit it over here. I won't hit you, but they're going to hit it more like that, like okay. When I get a ball like that, it's still in my wheelhouse, and it makes it really nice. And it's because I don't just reach with my hand, I reach with my shoulder too. So I get my shoulder behind it. So even when it's out here, I can still like really hit it hard because my shoulder's behind it. So like that principle can help you when you're reaching, but when you're here, I get this shoulder behind it, where it's like I'm ready to throw a frisbee hard, and I'm using my shoulder. So it's not, I'm just strong in the shoulder as I do the form and wrist snap. I'm not really like moving the shoulder, but I just get the shoulder behind it. So ready? Try to add that principle of the strong shoulder as you hit their feet. Good try. Good, there you go. Good try. Good. Okay, you're going like this. It should just keep that same angle and at the diagonal. Don't go up and over. Here we go. Strong shoulder. Strong shoulder. Don't start behind it. Start level. Try. Good. And that last one you finished more up. The one before you ended like, if you finish down here, it wants to go in the middle of the neck. If you finish up here, that wants to go at the feet, knees. It want to go at the baseline. Yeah, so where you finish is where it's going to go. Okay, 2 more. Good. Good. You really got your shoulder behind that one. Cool. Are you liking that put away?
Yeah.
Good.
I feel like the wrist is what I was not doing at all.
Okay. Good. All right. So now same thing. So you're going at the knees.
I feel like I was using my shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Okay. Same thing. You're going at the knees now, so it's more chest height instead of up here. Going at the knees. Good. Good. Snap. Good try. Snap. Good. Nice. You look good. 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 Okay. Those look great. Okay, now same thing. It's just a little bit lower, and you're going at the paddle head and aiming about a foot or two from the baseline. Good. Oh, don't go up. You're fine. So with this good mechanic, you just go forward with the right angle, and you don't need up. Up is for below the net, and maybe you do top spin, but don't worry about that here. Good. There you go. Just finish pointing at the right spot. You don't need up. Just have the right swing. You're more doing the shoulder now. Do this. Do the forearm and wrist snap. Forearm and wrist snap. Good. Okay, so ready position. So you're doing pretty well when it's to your left, when it's here. When it comes more at your body, you just move this and this like here, then you swing the same way. So it's kind of like you just kind of elbow someone out of the way, and then you do the same swing. So it's the same thing here, same thing here. Yeah, like we're not going like this. We just move elbow and hand here. I can still do it. Let's see, I'll come here. I can still do it like up to here. This is a little awkward, but like still doable. So yeah, just that's the way I'm able to do that really well. Here we go. Good. You're kind of like this though. Remember, you're supposed to be reaching up when it's higher. Strong. Elbows up. Don't bring the elbow up. There you go. And that was a good wrist snap there. Okay, I'm gonna hit it a little lower. You need to be here and pinpoint where you want it to go. And it's more a sideways flick now, not a diagonal, because we need to go straight. There you go. Woo, really good. 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 And I like what you're, this is a side note. I like what you're doing with your left hand. You're kind of like, as you're going, you can kind of go back and forward like this, like you've got two bands. So instead of just being like this, you could like go like that a little bit. That will give you more power. But I liked what you were doing with your left hand. That was actually good. Here we go. Nice. Good. Good. That's a fall through issue. Good try. And just move your hand and your elbow. The one like you're shifting, don't need to shift. Just move this a little bit. Good. There we go. Nice. You had a stronger snap. Good. Good. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Okay. We won't worry about the balls yet. Let's do the same. So now we're gonna go back to dinking. I still want you to dink really good like you were, but I'm gonna pop it up or do a slow attack, and we gotta apply what we just learned. Okay, better. You ready? Try. That's you're going up and over, just wrist right angle. Okay, so what you're showing me right there is going too far back. You're supposed to just turn your wrist. Yep, but out in front here. It's like you're throwing a ball here. We're not coming back to here. So yeah, out there. Yep. Good try. And then we still do that motion. Here you go. Okay, just do that, like get that done a little bit quicker, but you do that same thing when I pop it up to you right now. My bad. There you go. Good wrist snap there. Okay, you're doing too creative with your wrist. It's just supposed to be here, diagonal forward. Good. Okay, good try. Oh, I tried. Sorry. Have the right angle. The higher it is, the more you want to be on top of it. So I'm just here. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I would do a forehand right there. Just be here. Bang. Nice. Good wrist snap. And good job leaning forward as well. Nice. Thank you for not hurting me. Nice. Good. Okay, just move this and this. You don't need to go here. Just move you can take it right at your belly button. No problem. That's easy.
I think just having it out in front of you.
Oh yeah. Big difference. Okay, good try. Yeah. One-handed backhand at your body. All right, let's pick up offs. Cool. Overall, doing really good on that. But, still popping it up to you. Try to clean up a few spots and just to keep that technique good. Okay, and you're just gonna tap in that or like a block feel. You want a little bit of a push with that backhand. There you go. That's better. Yeah, good job. Okay, that was an interesting one. So when you want to change direction, right there, you kind of grabbed it and kind of tried to hook it. So you're here, and then you're going like that. Instead, the easier way to change direction most of the time is if you want to go more this way, you just turn it this way with your wrist a little bit, and then you swing forward. Want to go that way, swing. Same thing for the backhand. Here, straight, here, that way, here, that way. So you just do those little turns. Do it right before you hit it instead of as you hit it, and really easy way to change direction. And it's more precise. Nice, good job. I like to say that's not coming back. Good job, out in front, good work. Okay, you kind of sliced that, but it worked out well. Try not to slice. Okay, just go forward and down with the right angle so you're hitting it at my knees or feet. When you hit it up here, I could get lucky like I did. You're too more complicated with the wrist. Good try. You were waiting on a backhand and it came to your forehand. Be in the neutral. Nice, good. Good try. Oh, not backhand. Try not to have the shoulder. You're having the shoulder really far in front. Keep it a little closer, and then move your shoulder out to where it was. Try that. There you go. Again. There you go. Okay, I think that will be more reliable. You can be a little more confident as you do it if you want to, but that was better. Good try. So that one should still be kind of the whip one, where you're going at the knees. Shouldn't be the like you kind of tried to do this one. You don't need to do that. Good. Good shot. That was good. And you hit my hip as well. Nice one. Good. Sorry. Nice. Good. Hard at the feet. Yeah, when you hit the feet, most of the time they're going to pop it up again, and you're going to win on the next one. Hit the knees, looking in really good shape. It's when you just counter here where the point continues. Whoever hits the knees or feet first is probably going to win. Good try. Keep that backhand really simple. Just here, push forward. Okay, out in front, yeah. So just move that elbow out of the way as well. Okay, that's only wrist. We need more than just the wrist. Okay, good. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold still and just like bang. It's here, but you just like move this setup out of the way. You don't need to move your whole body because this is slower. And what's the problem now on the next one? I'm now like not really in position. So if you do slide, you better like hit it really well and hopefully win or win on the next one. Keep that backhand simple. So just here, push. There you go, better. Good. Stay in it. Back to the ready position. Find this angle, forward. Okay, you're here. We want to be a little bit more here. Try not to be like that. Out in front. Out in front. And be strong. That's just your wrist. We need more than that. It's boom, like we're throwing a ball. It's not just that. That's pretty weak. Try. I'm like popping it up like a fast pop up now. And we're struggling a little bit, so we need to get everything done a little bit sooner. And yeah, so like it's the same. It's the same. You just got to do it a little quicker. It's a little harder, but you got it. Okay, good try. So just aim at my feet a little bit better. Woo, good shot. Okay, when you're here, don't just go like try to still get this swinging a little bit. Don't just go. Good. Forward. Good try. Step out. Good try. Try not to go so far back. Out here. So here, out in front. Nice wrist snap. That's the awkward spot for everyone. I think like right here, probably easier to do a forehand. You're not as good yet at like moving this elbow, so I would think the forehand is easier for you to cover that right now. But if you get good at that, I mean, you could do a backhand there for sure. Okay, and you're kind of shifting to take a backhand there. I mean, shift to take it. Once you find the right place, forward. Even like on awkward forehands, I find it, forward. Okay, good forward. You didn't snap though, so it could have been a lot more powerful, easy, but you didn't snap. I'm too far away. Good. Ooh, that was a good one. Nice forward there. And that's what I'm talking about. Even when it's awkward, get that forward. Okay. Just out. Good try. Sorry. Out in front. Oh, way to be ready. Nice, good. Nice. I tried to trick you, it did not work. Okay, good try. So you kind of went like this. Get both of those to move this way. So you're here, turn, and they both turn. And then they both just move to the left a little bit. You have the wrong angle. Nice, you have the right angle. Good shot. Out in front. You're just swinging back a little too far. Good try. So as you're moving this way and you're kind of sliding, try not to go like this. You still need to move that elbow so that like this will go forward and down. This wants to go straight down, so just be careful because if you're like this, it wants to go into the net. Good job. What was big about it?
I just felt like my shoulder opened up instead of just moving.
Your shoulder was actually in the right place. Your wrist did a huge backswing. So yeah, it was too big of a backswing with your wrist. Don't get dinosaur arms there. Good try. You never fully completed your shift. Like you want to get like here to here. You don't want to just like stay like you want to get that planted. Nice pickup. And try not. You started slicing and then you couldn't stop. Try not to go into the slices. Try. Nice. Ooh. So you kind of went like this. That's okay, don't do that. Yep. So fine, you found the angle, but then you gave it like next to no forward. Yeah. So you know what to do. You know how to do that. Just fix that. There you go. Even there, you didn't quite have the right angle, but because you had the power, it still bugged me. That's okay. So you guessed wrong, but then you're now good enough at this technique to still like keep it in. That can happen where if they hit it to one, you're gonna destroy it. They go to the other, you just keep it in. And I think that's an okay trade-off. So you just get strong, that's fine, no big deal. Win on the next shot. Good try. Move this elbow with your shift. So it's like here rather than just that. Okay, good. Sorry. Don't slice that. Don't slice. And when it's here, just here, sideways. Ready? I'm gonna hit it lower, sideways, sideways. That's not this. Yeah, that way. Yep. You can do it. Ready? Couple. Okay, sideways. Decent. More sideways. Sideways. There you go. Yeah, I mean that's winning the point. The other one's like. You have a big disadvantage. Sideways. kind of a half and half there. Full sideways. Sideways. Okay? Don't finish over here. Finish pointing where you want it to go. And you kind of did a jump. Try not to jump. Okay. So when you are sideways, you can still find, like, you can tilt it to the right angle. So find that right angle still, because that was a little high. If I get a paddle on that, bad news bears. I'm here, and it felt like you were more back here. Out in front. Good try. You're slicing that where it's going to go in instead of forward. Okay, kind of a half and half. Good try though. Okay, good. Good power. Way to get that down though. Yeah, it's almost like on that one, you're kind of going like here. Instead, it should be here. It's here that's turning, not this that's turning. Does that make sense? So it's not like a punch thing where it's like punch. It's frisbee throw where this is turning, not this. Like, I don't care about this part. I care about this part. Cool. Let's. Okay, and then you started to go back to some old habits with that backhand. But do you feel confident enough with it that you can kind of self-coach yourself how to do it right?
Yeah, I feel like that elbowing somebody out of the way, that helps.
Okay.
I just think I gotta keep it out in front.
Yeah.
Every time I get back here is whenever I get off.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's a good takeaway.